I thought he did a good job, but there was just too much that went on behind the scenes that I knew about with his character. And then I just watched his stubbornness with NIL, his stubbornness with how he went about his players, with the guy, he was too arrogant to change. And it just too many things I knew where I just had enough. It just there again, it just got to the point of this is ridiculous, man.
Like something always happened under the Franklin. Like we would lose a coach, or we would lose a player, or we'd lose this, we'd lose that, right when we were on the cusp of like breaking through, and it never happened. But now we have a real coach, so it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter somewhat largely what happens right now because we have real coaches now. So that's just something everyone needs to keep in mind.
He's like a trade role. But in the bigger thing, what comparing him to Terry when you're saying a real coach is he lost the locker room this year. Like
Absolutely.
there was no player, there was no accountability on the players this year. And that's been mentioned a bunch of times. Terry came in, he was no nonsense. It took him a little bit, but you saw some accountability. You saw things change. Sometimes that might mean pissing people off. I'm sure Nick Singleton was not happy when he wasn't sharing and getting as many carries as Katron, but that's what a real coach does. There's going to be player accountability. Like I heard something where Campbell was saying, like, you're either in or you're out regarding with the portal. Like he had a model, you're in or you're out with us. No nonsense, accountability. Sure, he'll sit down and negotiate, but he's not going to screw around with you. And it's going to be, I think we're going to have a good culture. He's a culture builder. Like Campbell is a very good culture builder. So we'll be good.